Hello everyone and welcome to my channel where we talk about spirituality, self-love, unconditional love, healing, energy work, and just really anything, fitness, nutrition, really anything that's going to help you ascend, help you to be your highest and best self, and to really help you thrive, right? Because that's what life is all about, is thriving. And I remember as a little girl, having such a hard time because I was living in Georgia at the time. I remember just being at the grocery store and just sending people love and light, and really I was trying to encourage them to believe that they could create the life that they wanted, because I could tell that I was surrounded by a lot of people who weren't thriving, who weren't creating the life that they love. And so here I am still today, really encouraging people to do the things that may be a little bit out of the comfort zone, but help you be your best self. So, discipline creates that freedom. And I was thinking about this morning about, freedom is really started in the heart and the mind, right? Our heart allows us to create the freedom that we want in our life. And it's by following through with all of the things that give us freedom, whether that's financial freedom, whether that's movement freedom, whether it's, spiritual freedom, right? Like all the laws of the universe, all the spiritual laws in the world, they're there and they exist, whether we like it or not, whether we know or are aware of it or not. These spiritual truths of like worthiness and all of these things, really, all of these parts of our lives, they become self-fulfilling prophecies, right? Whether you can or you can't, you're right. And so it's about really learning to change our belief systems, because, we don't necessarily attract what we want, but we attract what we are. And so it's really, really important when you're looking to manifest something in life, that you're looking at your patterns, that you're, self-aware, and then going in and healing it, because it's not just about self-awareness, because, the self-development world is full of people who are completely aware of their patterns and their limitations. But it's about, it's really about learning how to heal those things to a core level. Because once you heal those things on a core level, you're able to move forward. You're able to transcend your reality, right? Remembering that we create our own reality. You create your life. And so within, so without. Anything within you is going to be reflected outside of you. And so that's what we really do with the mirror exercise, is really helping you to, dive into the places and spaces in your physical world, right? So that you can heal them spiritually and not experience the same patterns over and over and over again. I know for me, I've been healing a lot of my scarcity consciousness, and I've been aware of this pattern for several years, but it really took a lot of inner work to actually overcome it. And I'm still in that process. But the truth is that, now I really know that I can overcome it. I really believe that I am in the process of overcoming all of my physical and financial limitations. And so Okay, so I'm going to talk about self-love today, because self-love is about, really diving into our finances. I remember there was a time where I was just so afraid to even check check the balance in my accounts, right? And, when we avoid those types of things, right, our problems actually increase and they get worse, right? What happens to your debt when you don't look at it? It just increases, right? So it's really important to be able to go into those places that are uncomfortable, so that you can bring awareness. I remember getting a financial coach a couple years ago, and it's through a nonprofit. So this, she helped me go through my budget, and when I went through my budget, I realized, how much I was paying in like overdraft fees over one summer, because summer is just like really hard in my industry. And so I created a system. I got a new bank. I created a new system in place to help me with overdrafts, and I healed that, right? And that saved me, I don't know, I think at the time I spent like $700 or $800 on overdraft fees in just a couple of months, right? So I was able to change to a new bank, so I had overdraft protection up to like $1,000, and and I set up several accounts to work with my business, so that I have, one main account that things are like auto drafted out of, but then I have a couple other accounts. One's a savings and one is a spending account, so that, even if my account is at zero, I can still have money set aside that is usable, right? So I'm never having to do without. And so that's been really, really pivotal, right? And because online banking, I can shift and move my money through those accounts fairly easily. So yeah, that's how I worked on my financial health. And it's really important too, our mental well-being and our let's see what else. Our mental well-being has a lot to do with our food choices, our fitness. And people freak out about fitness, but your fitness could be a walk outside. Then you're getting some beautiful vitamin D. You're getting your mind moving during your walk. So a lot of people think you have to go do a HIIT workout, which I do recommend. That's my favorite. But you have to find what really works for you and what's the most loving for you, what feels the best on your body. And so yeah. Let's see what else. And then just socially, how are you bringing in, a social community? Are you completely isolated? And if you are, why? Did you learn that it was safe to keep everybody at a distance? Those are the things that we're really looking at, is what are the patterns that keep you from being fully embodied in the best version of yourself? And a lot of us here are on our twin flame journey, and we're hoping to manifest our partner, but the truth is you are your best friend. You are your best partner. And when you're really able to partner with God and partner with Spirit and Source, then you can really be grounded in who you are. And then you can attract in almost anything in life that you want. And and also I wanted to share. So I'm getting a little bit winded. I just got over being sick this last couple of weeks. I had the coronavirus, and so my lungs are still healing. I went to work out today, so that was really great. My first day back working out, and it was pretty tough. My lungs are still healing, but it was great. My body feels great, and got to stretch a lot afterwards, so it feels really good to do that. So, sorry, I'm a little winded today. But other things that you can incorporate is having like a morning routine, a self-love morning routine. So you start your day off with love. And, I think that's so powerful to really do that. All right, guys, that's it for today. Just remember that, when you bring in these things, these self-love, you are, you're really telling the universe how to treat you. You are your best example of how to treat you, how to love yourself. And so I just want to encourage you to continue to find those things that really help you feel surrounded by love. Because the truth is that you're never, ever alone. Spirit is always with you. You just have to open up your heart and say, I'm here with you, Spirit. I'm here with you, universe. I'm here with you, Lord. Whatever that feels for you. And you're in spirit, just removing that resistance to self-love, divine love, and realizing that you are a beautiful spark of the divine, and you coexist with God, right? God can't imagine his life without you any more than you can live without God and without spirit. And and certainly we can live without God and without spirit, but truly, when we're connected to Source, we're able to, we're really just able to be our authentic self and be honest with ourselves and really see the value that is within us, in the now. So it's a beautiful thing. All right, well, with that, I'll let you have a beautiful day, and be well, live well, and love well. Take care, everyone.